what are you looking at as far as what you can do on offense? Because you could potentially be down your top 3 tackles. Remember, Chris Hubbard is on IR. He's not coming back. You could be out. You're going to be without your top 2 running backs. You could be without your top 2 wide receivers. Say all that happens and you're left with what you're left with. What do you do if you're an offense trying to go against the Broncos? What are some of the things that you can do?
Well, first of all, I will say this about Case Keenum. He has practiced so much with the backups that feels comfortable to him. It feels like home to him to throw to the guys that are, have been on the second team. Even so much as, even David Njoku, Harrison Bryant, he feels great with repping it with those guys because he's done it over and over and over again. It was kind of like Baker Mayfield and Rashard Higgins back in 2018. So I think that's one little benefit to him with all of these injuries is that, these are his peeps, the backups, and he doesn't have any qualms about that whatsoever. The other thing is he knows this offense, as we mentioned so well, that he can make up for some ills and some deficiencies. He'll be able to get the ball out pretty quickly, and he's going to have to, obviously, especially if the tackles don't play. But he can cover up for a lot of things that might not go right on this offense for him tomorrow. But, of course, it will help him and everyone the more guys they can get back.
And D'Ernest Johnson steps into that lead back role. What do you expect from the Browns' running attack, and who do you see behind D'Ernest getting the carries? And the other thing would be, do you expect screens? Is that something that you expect the Browns to rely on a little bit as well?
And yeah, and the other thing, too, is the tight ends. I mean, they're going to have to use a lot of the 3 tight end set, which they do that anyways. They have been doing that because, you have to get these guys blocked up. You've got Von Miller talking about wanting to come in here and kill whatever tackle he's going against. So they're going to need some chipping help. I mean, when you take those running backs off the field, that also impacts your pass protection, blitz pickup, and all those kinds of things. So I would expect that behind D'Ernest Johnson, that you will see Demetric Felton, and I think you'll see some of John Kelly too. Look over at Baltimore and what they have been able to do. Now they are using some very experienced older veterans in the running game, but they had to overcome the loss of J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. And nobody's going to feel sorry for the Cleveland Browns without Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. They just have to go out there and they have to get the job done. It would be easier if they had their 2 tackles. Nevertheless, they've got to be able to run the ball.